It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shade 45.
It's tricky to rock a rod, to rock a rod. That's right, on time is tricky. How is it, Sway?
That's tricky. It's Penn Jillette is here with us from Celebrity Apprentice. We're going to open the phone lines, 888-SHADE-45. Now, I knew you from that, and then also Penn and Teller,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And, man, growing up, I was a big fan of Magic.
Sure.
You know,
why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, right. And I always, like, for years in elementary and junior high, I always tried to figure out the trick.
Yeah, good.
You know.
Should be doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't figure out any of ours, though, did you?
No, I couldn't figure you guys out.
Those are hard ones. All
right. I remember there was a show where someone was revealing the trick.
Yeah, it was called The Masked Magician. His name was Valentino.
Yeah.
And they went to everybody to try to get him to host the show. And they finally got down. He was a guy that did like a dove act in Laughlin out of Vegas. And they got him to do it. And you can't give away real magic tricks. Yeah. And the reason is they're too boring. It's hard work. And if I were to explain some of our tricks to you, it'd be like an hour and you'd be dozing off halfway through. Yeah. So you had to give away stupid, easy tricks. But I got a great story about Valentino. You know, there's a strip club in Vegas called Olympic Gardens. Okay? And I walk in there one night, and there is Valentino, the masked magician. Okay? And he's sitting there on a couch, and he's got like 4 of the dancers around him. And he's one of these guys. You know these guys go to strip clubs that act like they're on a date?
Yeah.
You know, they act like they're like talking to the women about, you know, where do you go to school and stuff, you know? As opposed to just, here's $20, rub your ass in my face. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing. But he's like talking to him, okay? And I walk in, and I guess one of them noticed me or something, and Valentino calls me over. And he says, I'm talking to my friends here. My friends, they're employees. You know, it's like you go to Starbucks and say to the barista, my friend here makes me coffee.
Yeah, right.
You know, so they're sitting there. One of my friends here recognized you as you came in. You're Penn, right? And I go, you know, you're Penn. I go, yeah. He goes, and I'm Valentino. I've been telling them that I'm the masked magician, and they don't believe me. They don't believe I'm the masked magician. I said, okay, let me just ask you something. Let's give you a list. Jimi Hendrix, David Letterman, Picasso, Bach, Debbie Harry, Madonna. What do these people have in common? He said, I don't know. I said, they don't wear a bag on their head when they work, so you know who they are. You know who they are. If you put a bag on your head, no one knows who the hell you are. So I've never seen you before in my life. Good night.
And plus, you don't like them.
You can't put a bag on your head and get famous. That's not the way you get famous, with a bag on your head.
That's how it works.
it's Sway in the morning, only
On Shade 45.